Well, you both
Yeah,
look like tridents to me. Okay.
so you passed right, except you didn't move, but I did, so it worked out. Like once you pass it to me, you don't stand on me.
Well, it is easier for you to move than me, so
Well, no, the problem there is if I get closer to the center of brute justice than Tam, he's going to turn and flamethrower my side.
yeah.
Yeah, because I only have like 3 seconds left past you. I was like, not sure I can make it. And of course, exploded. But like, even if we did successfully pass there, how are we gonna get to see?
Yakety sax.
Basically.
Should our line not be vertical to see? Should we be perpendicular to see so that we all run straight down afterward?
We can't really do that because we can't use the D side of the arena.
Can we use like the ring in the middle, like one on the left side of the inner ring, one on the right side, and then one in the center?
I mean, what else was going on there? Because I had plenty of time to get to see after the pass.
Yeah.
Like I was sitting there waiting, and then it's like, well, everyone's dead for the water anyway.
So we originally actually had a strategy for this, which is that the people who are passing, so the healers and tanks are kind of doing a sweep from west side to east side. So like I gotta be over by B, Tam's gotta be up by like 1A, and the two healers are gonna be like between B and the center. So that the whole DPS, the line, can just kind of sweep down the west side towards C. Just sort of in like little arcs, if you understand what I mean. Not running like all the way out to the edge, but just don't run through the center and leave room for other people. You should have plenty of time.
Also, yeah, there is like so much time. Like, I stood there like an idiot. Like, 3 GCDs right here. Just going like, who the heck am I passing to? And I still have enough time to get to middle. Whoops. And pull the boss.
Pull the boss.
Get to the middle, which was where placeholder was, and then go back to C.
So like
Plenty of time.
if there's somebody here, they can just kind of do this. Right. Just kind of run around, circle around the west side a little bit.
That's one of the ones I don't know if we ever solidified a traffic pattern for it because we didn't get to it very often.
I mean, we had talked a little bit about it. I mean, this is not a formal strategy, but
I'm sure as we get to it more and more, we'll develop like a muscle memory for it, like we have for all the other passes, and it'll probably be fine. We seem to be more consistently getting there.
Yeah, it's just that like the east side is kind of tanks and healers that's kind of their safe side, and so to like do their movement.
I kind of just like stick up by A.
That's fine.
It's convenient for the DPS to be in the middle during that because we're just finishing the limit cut anyway. So
Yeah. And if you guys change the line, I would have to change where I point it and figure out where to stand with him. And I don't want to do that.
that's fair.
Also, I need to go figure out what I'm supposed to be doing during that limit cut, because I just kind of stand by B for like 4 GCDs.
He's not gonna turn when he's in his shield, is he?
No.
He can be ambitious and come in for one hit.
That's ambitious.
Oh, please don't.
Attack Bruce Justice.
OGCD's wasted. We're hurting.
If they're all like tomahawk and stuff, that's fine.
Not from behind.
Can't tomahawk Bruce Chaser. I could tomahawk Bruce though.
Oh yeah, you could.
You can't tomahawk anyone. You're a gun breaker.
Whatever the race is, shield lob.
Lightning shot.
I don't even know the name of it, and I fucking have to play that class. It's something. Stop PPS. Stop PPS. Stop it. No. No. Okay, we're good. Whew.
He stopped us.
Are we dead? Wait, what just happened?
Are you
What just happened there?
Flamethrower killed me.
Joke.
Wait, did someone get rescued?
No, I think the water knocked us back.
Nope.
What?
Oh, wait, Celestis says he got rescued. I don't know.
I got knocked back by the water, so there's no way you both rescued us, right?
I did not press a rescue.
I don't think I pressed rescue. Plus, I wasn't even targeting. So.
Was the water too far forward or something? I was dead center.
Water's right on the mark.
What's happening? Is there another knockback during that?
No, just the water if you're too close. That's the only knockback.
That's wild, and I hate it.
Do we need to put the water marker like there?
Hey, maybe it's too close.
No,
'Cause-
it's not too close. If you're standing in the middle of the arena, it will not reach out that far.
Well, I have to run to the west side of the arena, up through to the north, to pass my.
We can just put the water marker like,
Well,
west of D.
That water will be gone by the time you're passing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
That
Yep.
the water marker at D, like, is irrelevant to the passing.
The passing is supposed to happen, like at the same time or right after the flamethrower, but like within a second or two.
Sure. Yeah, but we dropped the water at D like way before that.
Okay, well, I was passing during flamethrower, and that's when I got pushed or whatever.
Where were you standing?
Well, I was standing on this south dot, and I ran up, and I was about here.
Yeah, like that shouldn't be getting you shouldn't be getting hit by the water at D then. It doesn't
Then I
go
don't
out
know.
that far.
Oh, well, something pushed us.
I was in the middle, which is further than that, and I still got hit by it. So
But somebody triggers it, it reaches that far.
wait, what are these markers?
I don't know. This was the button I had. This is
That's
the way marks I
definitely
had.
further out.
Oh, what?
The plot thickens.
Oh, wow.
These
What
are the
are these?
markers that we
Thicker
have
than
been
Jigglypuff.
using.
Ah, let's use the other markers.
I don't know where those markers came from, but we had not been using these markers prior. Like,
I had been the one who had been putting down markers consistently, and this is the markers that I have set.
all right, well, we can use these markers. Should not change what people are doing.
Yeah, but it's a pretty big difference to have the water there versus the water there.
That just goes to show how friggin' tight our positioning is in this phase.
I know, right? The heck?
Half a marker's distance is too close.
Yeah, so like right here is water death, but where placeholder is standing is perfectly fine. Like what?
Spicy.
I mean, it's possible that because I ran closer to the water, that I set it off, and the explosion is bigger than the trigger radius. Like, that's certainly plausible.
Yeah, but that should not have triggered it. If you're standing there, there's
Yeah.
no way that should have triggered it.
Yeah, because that's how much closer than Tam usually is to it, right? Just on a different side. Isn't he up by 4 usually?
Yeah. he's
Nah,
not-
Tam doesn't get that close.
Oh no, I try to stay the hell away from it.
Good plan.
Either way, we should be fine now.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Closest I get to one is when I have to drop the ice by the one at B.
I will say, the one time that I had a chance to try to put Cruise Chaser behind the ice, with the ice further in, I was like, wow, this is really easy compared to what I remember.
Derek, were you ready?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do my third pass until after flamethrower.
What is that emote, Midori? Is that one of
the
the...
or the Omega Maester thing?
One of the ones where you have to own a physical statue.
Yeah, it's pretty though.
It's pretty expensive. And I say this as someone who collects scale model waifus. Alright, I'm
Midori's
ready.
just, flexing. Don't you own like all of them?
That's collecting.
All the way to March.
Faster, faster!
I'm not at 7, so I think we'll just start.
Three needs to run faster. Needs to be chasing that explosion.
As an odd number, it's always safe to be up to the next explosion.
That is one dead.
Wherever the hell.
Did I accidentally step out of a heal that time?
There was no glowy ground thingy. I don't know if that was what made the difference, but
It came on later. The order of execution on some of those heals went in a strange order. Because I had to get an extra heal on someone's side. Of course that spirals and everything explodes after that. Should have been fine, but tolerance is pretty low here.
I'm still ready. There's someone ahead of me.
He was just gaining momentum.
Just killing me, yeah. By being a whole pie slice behind.
I do know something. What? Nope, that's not the right spot. Well. Did you die to the water expanding explodey? Yeah.
Get him, Ifrit!
Get him, Ifrit!
You can do it!
If it's like pull time?
Where's where?
No, it's when. Or
Oh.
where. Jesus Christ. I can't remember it all. Just typed it.
There's no how in there.
Who,
No,
who
it's-
what? Who, what, why? How? Why? Famously.
Oof.
Who, what, where, when, why, how?
Sometimes how.
Sometimes why? Twice.
Sometime. Well, the second why isn't why. It's why. Okay, that wasn't me this time. It is not quite in the middle. Still not quite in the middle. Oof.
This everything sucks. I hate everything.
Wait, the tether was there.
No, the Yakdol wanted to come with us.
That was the tether to me.
Oh, it was tether to you.
Everything is awful.
He didn't want to get eaten. He wanted to live with us.
It's like, if I can't live with you here, then we can live with each other forever.
We go together.
Hmm.
Where's my cursor?
Those were perfect. Perfect stack.
Perfectly stacked.
You're gonna die.
The little things.
So I just want to say, I was mashing the button, and I was like, "Why is it not working?" And I'm like, "Oh, we don't have it."
We didn't have limit break.
No.
We also didn't have a tank.
And then we didn't have 2 tanks.
I got shot by 2 waters. Or 3 waters, I should say.
That seems like more waters than you're supposed to take.
Exactly 1 more.
100% more.
Actually, no, you're only supposed to take 2 waters. Because you're not supposed to get hit by the tornado ones.
Nice tight fit there. It's like getting into a parking spot in a garage.
That's a significant amount of 9s.
Yup. Wait, why are you resing me?
Payback. For some past deed.
For some past res.
Googly moogly. I didn't even see anything. Yes, let's take a 5. Let's take a 5 or a 10. And then we've got an hour and some change.
I think we need to be more encouraging. It's not like we figured this stuff out overnight.
Figure this stuff out over the course of like 6 months.
It's probably harder too, because since we all know it, she just probably feels like it's her fault all the time.
I believe that we should be definitely very encouraging and
Let me give her a hug. Hugs!
Hugs all around.
as long as it's not an unwanted hug. As a Lalafell, I know about getting unwanted hugs.
I thought you got like unwanted head pats.
Depends on how creepy they are. Also, padding is not acceptable either.
I think in your summoner outfit, hugging you is inappropriate.
Wow.
It's
Way to be
very,
judgmental.
it's very, you know.
Edgy?
Racy?
Edgy.
Racy. It's like putting your 5-year-old in a bikini.
Oh, I thought it was because of the horn.
Toddlers and tiaras.
I don't want any of your racial discrimination against clothing.
To be fair, I wouldn't hug a Rogadin in that outfit either.
Well, if you want to, there are plenty in Limsa. We have now the naked Ro-Ro.
I knew there's a reason I stay away from that city.
Including the such staples as Limsa Lamansa and Hey Alright. It seems like most of the rows are busy today though, so unfortunate. This Lalafell has a very cute outfit. It looks like they're using the newest 24-man. The obsolete scouting outfit. Where is it? Games. We have a screenshots thing. Here we go. Oh, we have a glamour channel. There you go.
次の仕事は
Okay, I am back. Has anybody ever run across this before, where the little produce bags, the individual produce bags at grocery store are like sticky on the inside?
Like, before you put anything into it?
I mean, I didn't notice it then, but like I just went to the grocery store like 3 hours ago and I grabbed a couple limes.
Static sticky or liquid sticky?
Well, liquid sticky or something, because when I pulled the limes out now, they're all sticky, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I just bought these like 2 hours ago.
Making yourself
Yeah.
some mojito.
I'm just having some Corona.
Maybe one of your limes is leaking.
I can't say that's impossible. I was just like very. I don't like things to be sticky when I'm not expecting them to be sticky.
Yeah, I'm 90% certain it's the limes. but like, because those produce bags, they come like
Yeah, in a spool.
super folded. There's like no room for there to be anything in it before you pull it out.
Smell the bag. Does it smell limey?
It didn't smell like anything. I don't know. It's just very unpleasant surprise.
An unpleasant, sticky surprise. The worst.
Welcome back. so we're making progress. But if anybody does any questions, make sure to ask. Otherwise, we'll assume it was a fluke.
Also, Oli, you're doing great. Thanks for being patient. This is a stressful fight.
Goal is to die to something new. As long as you keep dying to new things, then
Eventually, they'll
progress.
run out of ways to kill you.
Nope.
Nope,
look,
absolutely
it's
not.
it's taking a while. There's a lot of ways to die.
We're still finding new ways to die.
I mean, yeah, imagine the things you're doing on Limit Cut. Imagine all 8 of us doing those same things on Limit Cut. Like, every single time we'd alternate. Like, I really thought we weren't ever going to get past it. Ever.
It was impossible to learn if you were like 5 or 6, because 1 and 2 would mess it up, and then you don't get to practice. It was the actual worst.
It's like trying to learn the end of a song in Guitar Hero.
That's accurate.
They have practice.
Now they do. That's why, like, they need to add Guitar Hero practice mode for Ultimate Fights. It's like, let me start out in Phase 2, please. Old. No!
We don't even have limit break.
Help!
Wait, no, right.
Yeah, so in that case, you want to make sure that you run through to the east side, not double back to the west. I don't want to go so far as to say that I think it would be actually inappropriate to apologize, but like it, no, I don't think any one of us would be expecting you to at this point. Like, this took us a long time.
If it's any consolation, we're almost like a third of the way through the fight.
I mean, we're almost back to where we got. We couldn't make it any farther. And oh Jesus!
Well,
Christ.
that hand is not in the right spot.
Seems sus. I can't reach him. What do you mean I can't cast?
Saw Salenta vent to the east tornado.
Pretty much. Then on my screen, since
Yeah,
I'm like
so-
walking here, and the wall zooms you in, right, when you turn the camera over. It's just this giant hand.
You didn't have a chance to see it, but there was probably 30 or 40, maybe 50 pulls that I wiped us within 10 seconds because I just accidentally had tank stance on.
Turns around and tank busters us.
Or you turn it off, but then you never turn it back on.
Yeah.
Hold, 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 hold. Okay. Whew.
what the? Oh, the stacks are okay.
Yeah, I can't. I still need you to take on.
Who's down here with my water with me? I feel very alone.
We go together.
Oh, there's no one alive to take the water with you.
That's fair then. As long as people weren't not there because they did. I'm done.
English.
Couldn't
I
be
thought I
there
was
in the
close
place
enough.
with the thing at the stuff.
I thought I was close enough.
Y'all did not have 4. Y'all would have definitely died no matter what.
No! It's mine!
Oh, yeah, I totally didn't pass. There were other things to be.
That happened the other day with me and Tam. I passed through him like 4 times before it passed.
I know there was one time where it actually didn't because it fell off.
Yeah, nobody actually had the alpha debuff. That was the whole problem. Is the jump the last mechanic we actually made it to?
We saw Alexander come down.
Yeah, we came with them.
It killed us.
Well, it killed us, but we saw it. We heard the music change. And that's the important part.
I'm pretty sure we died to the first mechanics. We didn't know the positioning. But we actually saw a mechanic.
That's true. Few of us were alive to see the first.
Nobody had read that far.
On technicality, that's further than we made it in coil.
That's kind of sketchy, Midori. I would move farther.
Do you want me to get Tam instead of Santa during that phase? Because Tam's not always in range of me, but I have a lot of delayed action and stuff.
Wow. That's unnecessary.
Didn't think I was gonna make it. We lost our buff.
Huh? How?
It didn't pass in time, I guess.
Fine, don't worry about it. Nope, got killed by that tornado.
The tornado?
The whirlwind.
Oh.
I died to damage. Just AoE, I think.
Pass after the flamethrower.
Before that, though, this area needs to be kept clear. So I know you and Placeholder are doing your pass like right here, but if you could like then like kind of jet northish, because Lent and I have a really really tight pass. It's usually down to like the second.
So, one thing is, I saw that time she tried to run around us, but like, right, to avoid running through the center part with everybody else going that way. I think you can just chill here. I think you can just chill here till the people who are in the center go to the west and then run north.
Yeah, too, maybe that too.
That's probably better. But I'm not actually watching other people, so I don't know when they're moving over. But they seem to be moving over really early.
I think it's as soon as they get their buffs or give their buffs, usually.
Oh yeah, the also dumb thing is there's a whirlwind and then there's a water, like 1 GCD after. So everyone gets hit for 80% and then everyone gets hit for 80% again. It's kinda dumb. Trying to have Seraph out, but Seraph is
Wait.
funky.
Wait. I stepped up. I stepped back for a second, but like, there's no water going off during flamethrower.
No, water goes
No.
off like 5-10 seconds after flamethrower.
Okay.
It's like
okay.
flamethrower, pass, we're killing the shield. Pass while we're killing the shield, because that's when Crusader is locked in place. And then we like, the next thing that happens after that is a whirlwind, and then water goes off.
Yeah, but the whirlwind's like a full 5 seconds after the shield appears, and then there's the water.
It is like 3 GCDs after the shield appears.
Okay. So yeah, it's like,
yeah,
it's several seconds, because I'm just standing out there like for what feels like forever.
Yeah, it's like 7 or 8 seconds later, at least. I have the slowest GCD, so it's probably closer to 10 seconds.
Yeah, so I guess the important thing about that is that you have time to do your pass consciously, then heal people. I mean, you kind of have to be healing the whole time, but you can be deliberate about your pass and still have time to move into your position.
There's even enough time, especially if you're lightning or if you had water, to do your heals, then do your pass, then prep for whirlwind, water, exploding thingies, whatever.
Yeah, just keep in mind that if you ever had water before, don't get in the water stack.
No, only the second one. First one has to get in the stack.
Is the timer off?
Yes.
Okay, well if you had second water. It's still plausible. Healers can get second
You just
water.
can't take 2 waters in a row. Think of it that way. Because the first one's supposed to not be in the first deck either, right? Well, it's a healer, so it's always doesn't matter.
Yes, first one is always on a healer.
Sad carrot noises.
Nope. Nope. Why?
Explosion.
Because I had lightning and I had to get to the other side. You can't just run.
You know, it says that you guys were read your final sentence, but it's really a final sentence for all of us.
I mean, it is when the person who's read their final sentence has the lightning. Otherwise, I think just you and I would have died, right? I don't know.
For traffic control sake, you don't need to get to the D like immediately.
I don't. I usually go north a little bit.
So north is the path that I take to get to the B. Because usually I'm not interfering with anybody if I'm going from like...
No, I mean, I swing around the edge, usually. But I was getting into that spot. But you were running over very quickly.
Right, so... Normally when I just go like this, I never run into people.
Well, normally, she's not going to have lightning.
So
right? It's going to happen sometimes, but...
What I was getting at is the lightning doesn't need to start heading towards B immediately. You can actually just sort of like stay in place until
No, because then I get boxed in by everybody. Because you guys come over for the water. No, I usually it's fine. I actually get the lightning more often than you might think. But
All right. I'll
It's like-
stop trying to figure things out and just wing it.
Well-
I have to start moving immediately because I usually go like make a really big curve around the north.
The question is, can you just wait one GCD, right? Because if that's all you have to do, then that's everything else can be the same.
This is the only
Don't worry about it. If it's
I
if
say I've
this is
gotten
the
the
only
lightning
time
like
it's
say 10
happened,
times in the last 2 nights. This is like the first time that has happened. I'll just watch and make sure Carrot's not there.
Just saying, because that's what the people in the south have to do. I force them to wait for GCD, so I can get past them. There's a lot of traffic, though. I don't want to draw like 15 different diagrams.
It's yours.
We'll just make a GIF and we'll add to it every night.
Also, aren't the lightning and the water like the same timing wise? So like
yeah, there's a decent amount of time. I've gotten the lightning, and then like I was already halfway to the water and realized that I had the lightning, and then turn around and run towards the lightning and still gotten there in time. Which is the only reason why I was saying like there's plenty of time to get into position.
same is true for the water then also, right?
Yeah, if I get the water, I just chill. And then when everyone has stopped moving, that's my cue to move.
The difference is that I have to go to the water spot 80% of the time. I have lightning 20% of the time. I'm always watching that percent. It's the only way that I can not lose these GCDs right here.
I think you're going to anyway.
Nope.
Come on.
Well,
Oh, we're just dead.
That's bad. That's dead.
Are we missing 8? I think it doesn't
yes,
matter.
Elliot has 6.
I think he was 6.
Whee!
You had 41,000. That auto attack must have hit you for like 43.
So for like traffic patterns, didn't FF logs used to have that thing where it like mapped your position throughout the entire fight and you could watch it in a replay? I don't know if they still have it. Still does. Okay.
Wait. Is this a real thing? I did not know that ACT was logging that.
Yeah, it logs your XY coordinates. You can go John fucking Madden on it.
Seems like the amount of like work hours that have been spent on making tools to parse and analyze video game fights is truly astonishing. It's like this is some of the most complicated software out there, and it's all like volunteer / hobby.
Does it let me stab them better?
It might. Wait, why do I have... Well, watch that percentage. I might have had the wrong boss targeted. I'll just, I'll do some big hits during Phoenix. Don't worry about it.
Oh no! Oh no! Explosion!
I definitely did not see that.
Mines. Mines are scary.
This mine is your mine.
No, they're always mine.
Please says otherwise.
I forgot what our goal was at the start of this night. Did we hit it yet?
Third water.
Kind of. Well, our original goal was to get past second water.
We've done second water a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, beautiful.
I didn't wipe this. At least not yet.
I have a friend with a young kid, and I get to hear him sometimes say, "Always wipe." And I'm like, that means something different to me.
Nice. I guess in theory, Solenta could hop into enumeration set.
No.
Can't you be in 2 enumerations? Is that a doable thing?
No, you gotta do that. You explode. Well, you
I mean,
explode. but
you
enumerations
explode.
Might work. That is technically true. Yeah. Oh, it also might give you a debuff for if you're stuck on a mine and enumeration, you just also explode.
Probably not, but I think if I took the enumeration and then tried to take the mines, let's completely ignore the pass that I need to do. The mines would probably go off beforehand.
Yeah, I think we're just screwed.
Because, like, if the mines were right next to the enumeration, if I take the mines immediately, I'll kill the people in the enumeration anyway.
That's
And if they're
true.
too far away, then they'll probably go off before I get there.
Yup. Especially if you have ice. It's also.
Yep.
Yep. Pretty much have to do the thing where you're like, alright, I'm gonna stand here. Oh, it appeared. Oh, I'm gonna stand here. And then I'm gonna move. Don't even wait for the second one. Oh, the water. So, yeah.
Third water, get ready. If you need to be down there.
Well, that's fine too.
I'm tanking now. God, that phase, I hit so many buttons. It is just rah.
You should try keeping up a Nokian during it. It's actively miserable.
One of these
Isn't that
days,
the description of this fight?
one of these days, I'm going to just like record a video of me playing and then like highlight. Is there a thing that like makes the button like flash really like loudly when you're pushing it? Ooh, you know what I bet there is? I'm sure
Yeah,
there's
streamers have those things that show what key presses you're pressing. You can just put one of those on the bottom of your screen.
Oh, I searched for APM meter and it's like giving me advanced panel meters and power meters. I'm like, no, I just want a program that logs my actions per minute and key presses.
Also, I don't know how much time there is, but there's probably enough time to get out of the way before you start looking at who your partner has to be.
Oh, the water you have to like walk immediately.
What do you mean? Get out of the way of what?
The water.
Of the water.
It's okay.
I mean, there's gonna be a flamethrower. You don't want to be by the water when the flamethrower is happening.
Other water.
Oh.
Oh shit, why did I hit that button?
It was the oh shit button.
It was the detonate my yak doll button.
Not scared, Carrie.
I wasn't scared at all.
Terrified.
'Cause I'm not even... Can't see anything.
Oh, did we miss it? I'm about to be so upset.
Didn't look like... Oh, he's got that damage up. Yeah.
I absolutely misclicked my first Fire 4 and just hit him instead. I'm so mad. Just stupid mechanic that is.
Everything else right though. It's so cool. You did the exploding water thingy and the fire thingy.
I saw someone come and take or give a debuff.
Yeah, I think we all did our probably did all our classes right. Someone exploded, right? So. You went all the way north, then all the way south, or all the way east. You were so ready for that lightning too, Sandra.
You know, you can keep rubbing it in that I screwed up everything. That's fine. Keep talking about how great that pull was until I ruined it. Thanks.
Don't forget your macro.
You messed up one time in the whole night and they never let you hit the end of it.
Oh, assassinate. The one where I jump on its head.
That's funny. Damn ninjas. Being all sneaky.
Yeah, that skill that makes you actually fail a bunch of movement mechanics because it locks you in place for like half a second. Like, it's even worse than jump now. Like, they
No.
fixed jump.
I think it's the same as jump.
Assassinate doesn't really lock you like that.
Alright.
I mean, I think it's the same as jump.
It's animation only. There's no movement component, so it's not as bad.
Really?
Yeah, you can assassinate into a marker and you will not get hit by it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, visibly, but if you're trying to walk while assassinating, it will hiccup your movement. If you're trying to run out of an AoE and you hit the assassinate button while you're running out of the AoE, you will get clipped. Because it locks your movement for like half a second.
Also, there are one-way jumps and two-way jumps. The two-way jumps are a little bit longer. It's probably like that.
Yes, like the ability jump. I guess there's also Star Shatter Dive now, which is also a two-way jump.
Oh, I flipped my shit swapped.
Somehow, it did not all go to shit.
Just making sure everyone's awake.
You're doing a lot better at the cut, that's for sure.
I missed the lightning again.
Oh.
Lassies.
I was up there. Where exactly do you want me to stand to grab it from you?
Close to A or on A. Like I'm not gonna stand on A, so you can stand on A if you want.
Can you put
Okay.
a marker really quick?
I was like, so pretend C is A. I was like here. So I was probably just on the wrong side of A.
Because yeah, I'm gonna be between 4 and 1 or 4 and A because I'm getting ready to aim the flamethrower.
Okay. I was just on the wrong side of A then.
And I didn't see you until it was too late, so I didn't get close enough to get the lightning over there. So it's partly my fault.
Well, no, I'm also just like majorly social distancing everybody. So
I mean, this is like social distancing simulator. This phase, because you're like, if you ever get within 6 feet of someone, you might accidentally pass the DC.
I don't know. I just need like a little sign above my head that says "Student driver, please approach with caution."
Ooh, you could get one of those little like green arrow looking tags for your car. Just have that as a marker over your head.
Lasties.
So what I learned tonight is that even if living liquid becomes untargetable, I can still energy drain the hand.
charging. Well, okay. Guess it'll be fine.
All right. Well, it seems like we're making it right up to that point reasonably consistently, actually.
We have reached the point of progression.
And our first phase is actually like really solid. It's very surprising.
I mean, is it really surprising considering the number of times we've
Yes.
done it?
Well,
Like-
no, the first like time we did this, like we would have like maybe a 60-70% on.
Yeah,
first
but
phase.
I'm just saying that was bad.
That was pretty bad, but it kept happening. So we're like, I guess eventually we'll get better, right? And then eventually was just like, wow, it's cool. Like, when was the last time we actually did limit cut like 3 times in a row? That would just never happen. Next week is gonna be limit cut day.
You guys ready? Ready for Friday, or is it Saturday? I don't know.
It's Friday starting at 6 p.m. Pacific or 9 p.m. Eastern.
All right.
And going until, for you guys, 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m.
Woof.
Is it 4 a.m.? See, I just know that last time I watched the keynote at work,